There we go. Now go.
I don't wanna.
Alright. Don't.
Nope, going.
Alright.
All right. So yeah, Tomb of the Annihilatings. So last time you all just about finished this level of the tomb, having accumulated 10 crystal eyes and popped them into the little like socket things that surrounded this last closed door with a mirror on it. And yeah, as the door kind of glowed with the dull illumination from the crystal eyes, the forms of everybody in the mirror got all creepy and gaunt and undead looking, and then the door receded, revealing a room on the other side. And as a reminder, just so we all know what you looked at before promptly advancing in the other direction, uh, the vault door, uh, let's see, ground upward, revealing a domed, candle-lit room 50 feet high. The polished marble floor was so perfectly reflective that it created the illusion of standing at the entrance to a sphere. 9 alcoves filled with glittering treasure opened up along the walls, and in the middle of the chamber, a large spherical object hovered under a black silk drape 20 feet from, or 20 feet above the floor. So, as you saw that and turned around, like, nope, and went back to the previous room where you fought the clay golem and all of that stuff, what is the plan in the short term?
Avoid that room.
So I think we should throw up the dome and be able to chat in. I guess
well,
a
yeah,
little.
let's
Huh?
move farther away from said room and throw up the dome.
Well, right. No. I'm just. This is just temporary.
There's not much places we can go from here.
No, but we could. We need to be able to have some privacy while we chat.
Discord, why? No.
Rip. Rip. Fib.
Yeah. Rip fib.
Rip fib. We
Cool.
hardly knew ye.
Well, in the meantime, I mean, Fib is the one with the dome, but just, I guess, as a party, like, your options are basically as follows. There is the golem room. There's the dryer, as we called it, the big tumbly kind of cement mixer room. And then there are the steps that lead down into the room with the floating wooden platforms. Hello.
Who?
Or not. Cool. But yeah, anything further back from there would necessitate you all traversing the platform somehow.
Or I could get us back.
Wait, transversing what platform?
The floaty
the
ones.
floaty wooden platforms.
The ones we flew over last time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can fly.
I
over
guess we
those
can
again.
fill in here. We can all go down the thing.
Hide under the lid, like so you're
Yeah.
down in the pit.
Yeah, hide under the lid in a bubble.
How are we getting back out of said pit?
Very carefully.
Someone transports themselves back up and then helps the rest of us out.
Or we could just, you know, put it in the middle of the room away from all this mold. Like, the statues
Sure
aren't
not to have-
moldy, are they?
Not especially.
Is there anywhere we can fit the bubble where there isn't a lot of mold or any mold yet?
I figure if we put it over the, like, between the two statues, that would give us the most ground that can't be covered in mold.
Yeah, because the lid isn't covered in mold.
Correct.
That's fair.
Yeah.
The lid would be our floor.
Yeah,
and-
that's what I would like to try to do, is make that be our floor.
Okay. Yeah, that could be a thing. So yeah, assuming Fib is fine casting the dome at some point. Yep, there's a bubble, and it's the thing that happens. Are you back? You don't seem to. Well,
Nope.
yeah. Rip. Anyway, there's a bubble. You all can rest there.
We rest there.
I want to reread that section about beholders in the book. Lucian says.
Yeah.
I just start reciting the whole passage of the book as, like, faster than he can read it. I'm reciting it word for word.
Okay.
That's rude. You're thinking Thorv can't read as fast as you can speak
No,
out
I
loud.
mean, I'm just... As soon as he mentions, like, the book, or anything like it, I will just start spewing out the beholder information.
Fucking Pokedex over here.
Yeah.
Is there
Okay.
any reason we're actually going to fight this thing, or can we just leave it alone?
It's really evil.
It's also really likely to kill some of us.
I think it's also messing with the dungeon when we try to transport ourselves.
Maybe.
Hmm. So that's the working theory now. Is
Do you have any evidence of that?
Well, it screwed up my teleport. I think
Yeah, but we don't know if that's the beholder's fault.
that's true.
It's something capable of it. So
I don't. I mean, I guess they are capable, but I think it's just this entire dungeon. It's not just like this area.
okay. I mean, yeah, we both know it's there now, so I don't know if it'll do anything about us if we don't do anything about it.
Well, do we want to just leave it and see if it'll let us go?
don't everybody jump in at once now?
Do we want to try to talk to it? I mean,
Well, probably not.
Yeah, I don't like that plan. Either just kill it or leave it alone.
Are we all asleep?
I am reading about beholders
Okay.
because Taylor did not actually cite it, so I'm reading it. Okay.
I don't actually like. I'm not gonna spew it out.
I know.
Um, we definitely need a rest. I've got a.
Yeah, let's figure this out in the morning.
We should have watches though.
Yeah, we definitely should.
Just picturing like the awkward moment as we're like halfway through the long rest, and suddenly the bubble is just gone.
Not again. Never again.
Yeah, that was a fun time.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. So setting up watches, sleeping, all of that. Yeah,
Yeah.
you do the thing, and I'm not going to ask you about the order in which you do your rests or your watches because nothing bothers you.
I would have gotten Stratos back as well.
Okay.
But let's not face it in its lair. How about that?
Well, how do you propose we get it out of its lair?
I mean, we could just, if we don't attack it, then we don't enter its lair, and if it wants to attack us, it'll have to come out.
Well, or it could just attack us through the many bits of mold anywhere around the area.
It hasn't done that yet, unprovoked.
Well, but it has done it provoked, so it can do it.
Well, quit provoking it.
Yes, but if we leave, it is already said, if we leave, that's provoking it.
So then we don't really have the option of just leaving it, do we?
I mean, if we really wanted to, we could try to clean some of this purple mold up in an area and kind of disinfect the room and try to lead it there. Or more to the point, I guess we could clean this room if we wanted of the purple mold.
I'm
And then
pretty
we would
sure
at
that
least...
counts as provoking it.
Well, yeah, but if we could do it fast enough. Like, I mean, we're gonna sleep anyway, right? So, why don't we just blow a couple fireballs or something and see if we can just cleanse this room?
I thought we already slept.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
did we?
did.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the next morning.
Oh, sorry.
You are too late.
Well, I don't know, but I know I'm going to be pretty useless. So,
You can distract him or be bait.
nope, because I will take about 2 hits and die. Maybe,
Well, if
maybe
it's-
not even that.
If he's focused on you, then the rest of us can do stuff.
Yeah, not for long. Not for long.
Any little bit helps.
Emphasis on little bit.
Well, what are we doing?
I am swapping spells because
I am also swapping spells.
I was unaware it was the next day already. Oh, buddy. I am all offense today. Did I have. Oh, I do not. Shoot. I have one more spell I need to copy to my spell book.
Okay, well, let me know when everybody's done with your spell copying and stuff.
I'm gonna go into it invisible.
Okay. I have all my stuff done.
Cool.
So I get Stratos back as the snake.
Okay. Cool. People still prepping stuff? Are we good?
I'm ready.
Taylor?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. So, what are we doing?
Okay. So, if we leave, it'll attack. If we stay here, it will attack.
So let's just to make sure that we're not like operating off of faulty information. At what point did we establish that if you leave, it will attack?
The little mold on the wall, I believe, said that if. Because we asked if we could just pass through. Oh, you can't do that. He'll get mad. Or something like that.
I don't know if that's what Mold said, actually.
Well, what did he say then? Because.
It probably like provoked you a good bit. It was like what? You scared? Bunch of pansies? That kind of thing. But yeah, I don't think there was ever like there will be consequences, or I'm sorry, there will be consequences if you go down to the next level.
Alright, well, fuck this eyeball of death. Let's just skip it.
Okay.
Pansies.
Yes. And I cast Fly on Thorv and have him shuttle people across. So we can get back.
Okay. Cool.
So we are shuttled.
Yep. Very shuttle, much move. You do the thing. Okay. So, yeah, everybody gets back across, and I'm just gonna like move everybody to, I guess you want to go back to like the central staircase
Sure.
and like move on.
There's nothing else here. Then yeah.
Yeah, I mean, unless you wanted to do like another once over of the level, and I mean, I guess if you wanted to do that rather than dragging minis all over the map and stuff, I would just kind of like ask for checks or whatever, because we're kind of at like end game for this level, I suppose. But yeah.
There was the tube that opened up over the dryer that we didn't see if there was anything.
Well, did you want to go in it?
Didn't the tube close over the dryer? When the dryer started, it closed.
Yes, and then it expelled heat, but I don't know what happens if you stay and try to take it. So, did you want to try, Thorv? I will hold fly on you, so you can go over, get yourself a tan, and then come back and let us know what's up there.
You can go see what's that way. There might be more than just what's.
Okay, so the ways to get into the dryer that we know of would be either to take the little side tunnel just off of the main stairwell, which leads through like a metal thing shaped like I believe a minotaur. Let me pull that up. Yes, ahead of you, the face of a snarling minotaur is etched into a sheet of iron that bisects the crawlway. So there's that. I think from Stratos passing through, he would have been able to tell that there's like there is a path for you, or like a track for you to move the metal up and out of your way, if that's the thing you want to do. Otherwise, there is a little crawl space off of the platform room, the one that you just shuttled everybody across. Or there is, of course, the actual door from the golem room.
I'd prefer not to go through that door. I'm
Okay.
still able to fly. I want to bring somebody else with me through the one off the room.
Okay. Anybody want to go with
Floating
Thorf?
platforms.
I don't.
Fine, I will go. I mean,
so enthusiastic.
I guess you gotta. Well, I was gonna stay and keep concentration, but I guess I'll go and. Well, he's cast it again.
All right. So
There should still be some time left on it. It shouldn't take that long to get everybody over.
And Lucius. Okay, you're in the hallway, having just come through the little crawl space thing. Up ahead is a hole that leads.
Is this the hole with a bunch of light coming out of it?
Yep.
I'll say, hey Thorv, is there a rock nearby?
I'll look for a rock.
Yeah.
Sure. There's like a little loose piece of masonry somewhere. Sure.
I'll drop it into the hole.
Yeah.
Okay.
See what happens.
It kind of rattles around at the bottom, but nothing happens.
Does this look like the dryer?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, Thor. All it does is you drop down, it spins, it flames you, and then it opens and lets you out.
Okay.
So yeah, there's nothing like on the other side of the hole from Thorpe, right? There's no like false wall.
I don't know. Nobody really.
I want to look for that.
Yeah, I guess I'll help him look.
All right, perception checks.
Oof. Do it, Thorpe. There you go.
Okay, so looking around here, yeah, you do not detect anything strange.
Yeah, this has got to just be an alternate way to get in.
No, just another way into the jar. Okay.
Yeah.
Just funnel everybody in.
It's a laundry chute.
Alright.
Alright. Well, back up to the rest of the group, I guess.
Okay. Cool. So yeah,
I'll put
back
myself
you
next
go.
to him.
Do the thing.
Yeah.
Was there anything else you wanted to check out before moving on to level 4?
Is there anything else we haven't seen around here?
Which it was level 3 was the upside down, right?
No, level 2 is the
Level
upside
2
down.
is-
You're currently on 3.
Oh, okay. Before we go die, I would like to see how far the level 2 upside down goes. Like how far
Okay.
out you can get.
Okay. So yeah, you can get up to like the front door of the tomb.
Oh, okay, what's beyond that?
It is closed.
Oh. Huh. Okay. I was curious about that.
Yeah, no, you like go through there, and if you spend any length of time, like you can tell that, yeah, like the entirety of the tomb that you have explored thus far, is there to be explored again if you so choose.
Is everything there? Like respawn?
So there are like, you know, as you go through and kind of come back to the stairwell, you do see the 3 zombies like pressing their faces against the door, like all hungry and stuff.
Is the wine room all sticky like the one in the normal world?
No, the wine room is pristine.
So it doesn't seem like the ethereal plane that I was in.
No, it seems much more real seeming. It doesn't have that like kind of gray Frodo putting on the ring kind of situation going on.
Okay.
I want to go down a floor in the upside down.
So to the floor that you were just exploring
Yep.
IRL.
Yep.
Okay.
I want to see if
yeah.
there's purple mold, if there's, you know.
Yes, there is purple mold.
Ooh.
Do we want to see if it shoots
Try
lasers
talking
at
to
us?
it. Ask it the same questions.
Yeah. Maybe we should talk to it.
Okay.
Does it recognize us?
How are you going to talk to it?
Doesn't Fib have the ability to?
Yeah, has Laura just given up? Is it kind of the thing?
I
with her
think she
headset and
was
everything?
in the bathroom, so
Okay, because yeah, I just like I've heard her walking around and stuff, so I figured maybe she just gave up on trying to play tonight. But yeah, okay. So Fib could do that. Is there anything like in particular you want to ask the mold?
Kind of general same questions, but find out what it knows about its own existence, too.
I want to know if it recognizes us.
Hmm.
Is it the same mold?
Okay.
If
So
not,
yeah,
I have an idea.
All right. So like asking, for example, "Hey, mold, do you recognize us?" No. Should I?
Oh. Um, and I will say to Fib, make sure you tell it that we were just talking to another mold of another beholder, apparently. That might even be a little stronger than this one.
And yeah, I guess if it passes that on, mold's like, no one can best Belchors. It would be foolish to try.
Uh, funny, that's what this one said.
Yeah, I think somebody else is impersonating Belthor.
It's Belchors. Can't you speak?
Sorry, bell sores.
Stupid humans. He says to a party of precisely 0 humans.
Yup.
At least Lucius looks humanish.
Except, you know, the
What do you look
horns.
like?
Okay, so yeah, I mean, what else?
Well. Yeah, I guess let's go back and go down the real one. I wanted to see how far this thing goes.
Yeah, I mean, it goes as far as you're willing to follow it, really. Like, you know, as you walk down to this upside down level 3, where you're talking to the mold and stuff, like you see that there's that chain stretching across the hallway again, joining the two, like, you know, Frankenstein armor things. Yeah, like everything is there.
I want to go see if that waterfall still works. If that's still a trap or anything, or if it's something different.
The waterfall. Oh yeah, okay. So like back to the hallway of water and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm keeping
Yeah,
Stratos
so
the fuck away from there.
I'm
all
assuming
right.
only nobody else follows me into the room, knowing what it does. I want to walk up and try and walk through that waterfall and see if it does anything.
Okay. So yeah, you walk down this hallway lined with statues holding various weapons, and you approach the curtain of water. And I need you to make a strength save. Okay. So with that, you only take half damage, so you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage as you withstand the tidal wave that pours forth through, like from the curtain. And now you're like on the far side of it, right? So are you gonna walk back through it?
I'll ask there and Ada open it up.
I'll do that.
Okay. So yeah, that's a thing that happens. You open the curtain, walk through, and you don't get blasted by any more water.
I wanted to see if everything still hurts and is what it was in the other world.
Still hurts.
Okay.
I don't like this place, and I want to leave it.
Place is stupid.
Alright. Yes, I guess we'll go back down. Go down to the 4th level.
Okay.
Outside of the upside down, in the right side up.
Correct.
In the right side up.
Well, what else would you call it? It's not the upside down.
In reality.
Or so you think. Mwahaha.
Yeah.
Okay. Get you all pasted in here, and then I shall reveal the map.
Oh boy. As we're going down to the 4th level, I'll say, on our way back up, I do want to take care of that, though.
Take care of what?
The giant eyeball
The
of death.
beholder.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Here's Phil. And Sirenny. And Lucius. Cool. Alright. So. Bring you all over to the map. So you head down and find yourselves toward the bottom of this big old staircase now. You see there's like another half flight that leads down, in addition to 2 more immediate exits from the central stairs. Most prominently here, I think as you reach the landing, you would notice, much as you have on all the levels before, a warning
Yes.
displayed upon the wall. Death to fire, dine or drown, precious air and falling sand. The army sleeps in silence. The mirror holds 12. Find the iron scepter's twin. The maze holds the key. Rip. Bless you.
Sorry. My sneezes come upon me quite suddenly, and I do not have a chance to mute myself.
Alright, I'm gonna
For
step up
shame.
here next to Thor so I can actually see what's going on. Alright. So there's door here.
Well, that is basically steps leading to the actual lowermost part of the stairwell.
Okay. So there's pathway here, and that's what we see.
Yeah, and like the thing that you pinged as a doorway, like the steps lead down to a part that is part of this level, just for clarity.
Okay.
And actually, as you peer over the balcony, like down below, maybe 10-15 feet, you see mostly level ground. Like there's some cracks over the masonry, but there are 4 gargoyles situated there, perched atop cylindrical stone pedestals, which themselves surround a slightly deeper pit, a shaft that goes down seemingly like another level or something. There's no stairs or anything to that effect, just a hole.
Do the gargoyles look like they will spontaneously come to life and kill us?
I mean, your most recent experiences with gargoyles would probably suggest to you that you should be wary, but they're not currently like tracking you or anything.
Okay.
And actually, since you're looking from a little higher up, you notice that each gargoyle is contained within a square made of metallic tiles embedded in the top of its pedestal. So, with the 4 of them, they're kind of arranged in I guess we could call it like a plus sign or like a T shape with the pit forming the hub. And so going, like looking at these gargoyles, the northern one is copper, and the next one clockwise is silver, then gold, then platinum.
I bet we could sell that platinum gargoyle for quite a bit.
The gargoyle itself isn't made from platinum, just like the
Oh.
tiles that it's sitting on.
Then we should take the tiles.
Just tip the gargoyle over, like
Just push it
You're
in
very
the
much.
hole. Yeah.
Don't need no stinking gargoyle.
get out of here, gurgle.
Girl.
Okay.
Uh,
So yeah, there's a hallway to the south, a wider hallway to the west, and those gargoyles surrounding a pit with another hallway on their level leading to the east.
So let's do this one floor at a time. Let's check out this one, and then we'll go tickle the gurgles.
Okay. So, south or west?
Thor, do you want to check to the south or do you want to check to the west? Because you and I are the only ones down here.
Let's start with
I'm
south.
in the very back and no one
Okay.
else is moving forward, so
Let's do this. I just shoved through everybody. I am very rude.
I'll make sure to stay in the lead.
Okay. Yeah.
Unless you want to go first, you can go
Nope.
first.
Nope. I am.
No, I insist.
No, I'm just trying to stay behind you.
All right.
All right. So you head
Walk
down.
down here and come to the T intersection and look from side to side.
Indeed. You stop.
Uh,
You look both ways because safety first. And yeah, you see a long hallway riddled with spider webs. To your, we'll just keep using map directions. To your west, you see a dusty room, 15-foot square and empty, but for an ornate, rectangular mirror mounted on the wall opposite the room's door. And to the other
Alright.
side, you see a longer stretch of hallway that terminates at a door.
All right. So that's probably the mirror that holds 12, but 12 what?
Indeed.
I'll ask Lucius and Cyrene and anybody else that's following.
I'm staying 20 feet behind Lucius.
You see my eyes flash for a second, and I will cast Detect Magic.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I know I'm not close enough. I'm gonna kind of urge Thor to get a little closer.
Okay.
I'll go.
And I'll stick with them.
And I'll stay 20 feet behind.
I am invisible, by the way, as of now.
Cool.
I stay 30 feet behind Thorv.
I am going to keep Stratos, like, here, I'll prep Stratos down.
Mm-hmm.
I will keep Stratos right there. Kind of keep him about 15-ish feet back from us.
Okay.
Kind of use him as a living baton to keep people back.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, Thor, you see this mirror, and as you like round the corner, make a charisma save.
Crap.
Oh no.
Cool.
Oh, no.
Thorv disappears.
Just gone?
Yep.
Sucked into the mirror or just poof?
Well, so with detect magic up, you Lucius would definitely like suddenly see this like poof of conjuration magic where Thorv once was.
Okay. Is that so? Do I? Out of character, I don't remember what each school of magic. Conjuration is like the teleporty magic.
Or summon something.
Yeah.
Um,
Create. Well,
Mostly conjuring and like summoning things. I think is a good kind of catch-all. But teleportation does fall into that category as well.
All right. Would that have been something that I could have counterspelled by any chance?
Negative.
Okay. Shoot. I didn't recognize it, did I?
Recognize
Like
the
with the
effect.
spell. Yeah.
It's not really a spell effect, so no.
And Thor's not just invisible in front of me, right?
No, you'd be able to tell that there was like magic concealing him, but no, I'm just gonna tuck Thorv in the corner over here by the mirror.
So you see Stratos just kind of raise up and lower again, and just almost. Oops! I fucking slipped through the wall.
can you
What?
can you send your snake over there and have him fail the charisma save so that maybe he'll go to the same place Thorv does, and then you can see where he is.
Yes. So I was gonna come over, and you just see me pop out into visibility, and I'll just say, Thorf just disappeared. I'm gonna send Stratos.
Okay.
So I'll go back invisible, and I'll send Stratos to the mirror.
All right. So Stratos zooms around. Yeah, when Stratos like gets into the room, make a charisma save for Stratos.
Unless you want him to fail.
That is a 15.
Stratos is fine. Stratos is still in the room. Stratos doesn't get what this whole big deal is being made about.
Okay. Stratos is gonna inspect the mirror then.
Okay. Yeah. Stratos looks at the mirror. It is a very nice mirror. Rather ornate. Seems pretty well fixed to the wall, like, you know, poking and prodding doesn't really get any movement out of it.
Is Thorv in it?
While Stratos is in there poking at it, I'm gonna drop an identify
Okay.
on the mirror.
Yeah. So, are you doing like the spell slot one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, through Stratos.
Cool. So let's see. Yeah. So a couple things. First of all, like, you know, you're casting, but at, I suppose there's nothing that says you can't look through Stratos's eyes as you're casting, right?
Yeah. I mean, I can.
Yeah. So.
Here.
So you learn.
do
I mean,
this.
it's fine. Like, I'm not gonna get wrapped up in that because it's not really like a super big deal.
When you cast a spell with a range of touch, your familiar can deliver the spell as if it had cast the spell, and as long as it was
Yeah,
within
no,
100
that's
feet
not
of
a
me-
question. That's not my question. My yeah, it's fine. Like, it's not even a thing to get hung up on. So all I was saying was, like, as you're casting it through Stratos, like, would you just want to watch the mirror, like, look at it a little bit, try and, you know, figure out what the hell's going on? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I am watching through his eyes, but yes.
yeah, okay. So you do that, and like over the minute that it takes to cast the spell, as you're kind of like looking at it indirectly, you see faint images of lots of different things. You see, looks like a Chilton, a Drow, a Gargoyle, Thorv.
I don't know if I can do this while I'm casting Identify, but I would like to have Stratos think about Thorv while looking at the mirror.
Okay. That does not seem to have any particular effect.
Okay. That's fine, then I will just continue.
Okay. So as you get to your 1 minute mark where Identify takes effect, you learn some things. First of all, you determine that this is, in fact, a mirror of life trapping. When it's viewed indirectly, its surface shows faint images of creatures. If it is... so basically when it's situated, kind of like it is now, you can use an action to speak its command word and activate it. It remains activated until you use an action to speak the command word again. Any creature other than you that sees its reflection in the activated mirror while within 30 feet of it must succeed on a DC 15 charisma saving throw or be trapped, along with anything it is wearing or carrying, in one of the mirror's 12 extra-dimensional cells. This saving throw is made with advantage if the creature knows the mirror's nature, and constructs succeed on the saving throw automatically. An extra-dimensional cell is an infinite expanse filled with thick fog that reduces visibility to 10 feet. So that's where Thorv is right now. Creatures trapped in the mirror's cells don't age, and they don't need to eat, drink, or sleep. A creature trapped within a cell can escape using magic that permits planar travel. Otherwise, the creature is confined to the cell until freed. If the mirror traps a creature, but its 12 extra-dimensional cells are already occupied, the mirror frees one trapped creature at random to accommodate the new prisoner. A freed creature appears in unoccupied space within sight of the mirror, but facing away from it. If the mirror is shattered, all the creatures are freed and appear in unoccupied spaces near it. While within 5 feet of the mirror, you can use an action to speak the name of one creature trapped in it, or call out a particular cell by number. The creature named or contained in the named cell appears as an image on the mirror's surface. You and the creature can then communicate normally. In a similar way, you can use an action to speak a second command word and free one creature trapped in the mirror. The freed creature appears, along with its possessions, in the unoccupied space nearest to the mirror and facing away from it.
Okay, so as long as I look indirectly at it, I can do all of this, correct? Because I identified it, I know the command words for all of this.
So basically the big thing is you got to make sure that you don't see your reflection. So you are uniquely qualified for this.
Yeah, I can just keep looking at it through Stratos, and I am golden. I will never see my own reflection.
You're double qualified then, because
You're also invisible.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh shit! Yeah, I am.
Well, I was just gonna say I'm just gonna keep looking through Stratos, and I'm going to. I will just pick up. Huh?
How is Stratos going to free Thorv? Doesn't
So
he have to say his name?
No, we're good. I got this. So I'll say, give me a sec, Sirenny, and you'll just see me, poof, I disappear. Then I'm gonna walk around, walk in, and Stratos, I'm watching myself walk in, and I'm guessing there's probably dust on the floor. Or
Yeah.
something. So I'm through Stratos' eyes. I'm watching my dust, and then as I get within 10 feet, he just knows I'm there because of blind sense anyway.
Right.
So I'm gonna watch myself walk up to it. I'm going to say Thorv, and again, from where Stratos is, he's gonna kind of just indirectly, you know what I mean, corner of his eye, see if he can, or well, actually no, I don't have to look through Stratos at that point, right?
Right, because you're invisible. You can't see your own reflection.
All right, so I'll go back into my own vision then, and I'll see if Thorv appears.
He does.
All right. Do I instinctively know what cells house what people? Like,
Let's
am I
see.
able to know what numbers they are?
No.
Who else do you want to free?
Also, the next question is, I can pull them up to talk to them without freeing them, correct?
Yeah, you just say a name or a number.
All right. So, do you push the button that ejects Thorv?
Okay,
Once-
so
once
you
he
know
comes
that
in.
you have to say the word Blackfire.
Okay.
Oh, this is tricky though.
Hmm.
You have to say it along with the cell number.
Well, so
Well, just
I would
guess
have
cell
I would have
numbers until
called.
you reached
But see,
Thor's.
I can call either by cell number or by name.
Right,
So-
that's to see them.
right. So by calling him by name, am I able to know what cell number he's in?
Nope.
All right,
We'll
I'll
just
just.
start
I mean,
calling out
well,
numbers
yeah.
1
yeah,
through 12.
you could logic puzzle this and like
Yes,
you know,
that's
be
what I'm
okay.
saying. Can I do that? I
Okay.
want a logic puzzle that. I want to know his number, the Charlton's number. There was a gargoyle, and then there was what else?
Drow.
A drow. So yeah, I want to know everybody but the gargoyle.
Okay. So you just want to like start cycling through, counting from like 1 to 12, maybe.
But yeah, basically, I want to see what's in there.
All right. Well, behind cell number 1, we have a Chultan human who introduces himself as Atan.
Atan. All right.
Mhm.
All right. Tell me about yourself, Atan. We'll turn
Well, I
this
like pina coladas.
into long walks on the beach.
Yeah. He says he is he's an Omuan merchant trapped. Let's see. He was trapped actually not long after Omu fell. So he was probably part of like the work crews that dug this place out.
Oh,
So he's been here for
a
a
long
long time.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes he has.
Sorry to tell you this, bud, but Omu is just done.
Everyone you know and have loved is dead.
Yep.
The color like drains from his face.
All right. Tell you what. You process that. We'll get back to you. Next contestant. We'll send him away. Bring up number 2. We'll let him process that.
Oh, ask his name so you can get him
Oh
out.
yeah. I'll ask his name. Oh no, he
Well,
told me Atan. Right?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Yes, you called him up. His cell number is 1. His name is Atan.
All right.
Hey, you even have his phone number.
Yep. All right. So, lucky contestant number 2.
So you say 2.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing appears.
So there's just nothing in there, or because if somebody dies in it, it's still
They can't
occupied,
age.
right?
How do they die? Do they like? Is it suicide only? Like,
That is interesting, huh?
because they can't age, they don't need to sleep, they don't need to. Do they need to eat?
Nope.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see number 3 then. Door number 2 is a bust.
Okay. Number 3. You so you call 3, and you just hear the sound of a gentle breeze kind of blowing through the room.
Is someone there?
Yeah. I'll just say, hello. You sound like you're full of hot air. Next, number 4.
Number 4, you see a minotaur.
All right. Next.
Don't even talk to the Minotaur.
Well, oh yeah, they can
Just
talk,
like poke
yeah.
your head in. Nope.
Yeah, they can talk, can't they? You know what? I'll talk to the Minotaur.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll call him up and I'll say, what happened to you? How'd you wind up in here?
Let's see. There's another thing in here. Okay. Says, I was caught in this stupid thing when I was following Captain Lucanu around. We were in search of Queen Napaka.
Does any of this mean anything to me?
I mean, they were looking for a queen.
Yes.
Omu had a queen, probably, or multiple queens, really.
Yeah.
So, dude was with somebody looking for the queen.
All right. I'll say, well,
What year was that?
no, I'm not even gonna say that. I'm just gonna say, well, your queen is probably dead. Her descendant may be around. There are a few. If I let you out, would you? You're not going to attack us, are you?
That depends. Who are you and what's your business here?
Well, I am Lucius, and we are here to stop whatever lich thing has ruined Omu and the rest of the land.
And how do I know I can trust you?
I mean, I could just, and I actually I put it at 3.5 for the cells. Like I'm all getting ready to next it. But no, I'll just say, I mean, I could just leave you in here, but I figured if you you know, as long as you are not going to attack us, it sounds like you were looking for the queen. We're looking to end this curse, whatever it is. It is spread far beyond this temple, this whatever, and is spreading across multiple countries. Multiple continents, even.
Says, I know nothing of this curse.
Well, no, of course not. This happened after. Long, long after.
Find Lucanu. If you find her, perhaps I'll join.
Pretty sure dead.
Alright, sounds like a deal. And I'll next him.
Okay. So
Cell
door
5.
number 5. You see Thorv.
Alright, bring it up. I'll say. So, how's it feel to be in prison?
You gonna get me out of here yet, or you're just leaving me in here?
You know, the previous cell was a minute. Yeah, fine. I'll push the button and bring him out.
No, tell him not to look at his reflection in the mirror.
It's as soon as he comes out, I'm gonna turn around and just kind of push him towards the exit. He's already screwed up with this. I don't even want him to turn around. I'll just keep pushing him.
Okay.
What was that thing?
I will explain everything in a minute.
Okay.
Next.
Can I turn back to where this voice is coming from, or?
No.
Leave it.
I'm gonna push you completely out of the hallway.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
I'll go.
Next, number 6. You see a troll.
A troll. All right.
A troll.
Trolls can't. Trolls aren't very smart, right?
They probably don't speak common.
They
Okay.
probably don't speak common.
All right. We'll skip past cell 6.
Okay.
7.
7. You see a male drow dressed in mage's robes.
All right. Let's bring him up, and I'll see if he speaks common first.
Okay. Well, you start talking to him in common. And yeah, you get that blank stare of somebody who has no idea what the fuck you just said.
All right. I'll give him the universal signal of like one finger up, and I'm going to cast tongues on myself. And
Okay.
yeah, so I will speak with him in tongues.
Okay.
And
He's mute.
A mute mage, that would be a fucking shit draw right there.
Yeah, that's a you rolled a nat 1 on the RNG manipulator there. So I will say, and how did you end up in here?
I was a visitor here in Omu around the time of the fall of the 9 gods. And when all the people were enslaved by a Sararak, I wasn't able to escape the city in time, so I was dragged into this hellhole myself.
I want to insight check him. I want to see
Because
his
racism?
No, I want to see if he's lying.
Okay.
Because he seems like a mage. Do I recognize the robes? They're not the Red Wizard's robes, are they?
No, they are not red, so...
Okay. But yeah, I just want to...
Okay. Seems pretty above board.
Okay. And I'll say, well, what would your goal be if I were to free you?
Survive.
It appears you're also a practitioner of the arts. If I free you, would you mind if we, for our own safety, confiscated your spell book, at least for a temporary time?
His eyes narrow. This is...
I will
And
not let harm come
What
to
then? I just walk around and follow you like some
No,
impotent peasant?
No, just so that we can...
You lead me to my death?
No. I am going to merely fuck, I can't talk. Whatever. I will merely take it.
And you expect me to believe you're a wizard?
He can see me, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna, like, point my finger, kind of, like, oh no, you know what? I'm invisible. He can't see me.
Oh, that's true. He can't see you. Yep,
so-
good call.
I'll just say, you know, you almost had me there, but I know exactly what this mirror does. I'm invisible right now. I'm not going to break my invisibility because then I may be trapped in this mirror along with you. So, again, I will give you the same option that I've given everybody else. As long as you agree not to come out and immediately attack us, because we are trying to end whatever put this mirror up in this dungeon, which, by the way, you're in a dungeon. Whatever put this mirror up in
No.
this dungeon.
Really, he's in a tomb.
Tomb, right. Thank you, Sireni. You're in a tomb. We're trying to stop whatever did this. So
let me get this straight. Are you or are you not offering me freedom with my spellbook in my possession?
eventually, yes. It's just temporary disarmament.
I think I'll bide my time and wait for someone who wouldn't simply pull me out of this mirror and consign me to some other life of slavery or bondage.
Just,
Next.
well,
Nope, next.
Syrian's just ask him the highest spell level he knows.
Next, so I'm already nexting him. I'll let him
Okay.
brew.
So, yeah, this next one, you see a male human with long, flowing blonde locks and as soon as you like pull him up, you see him like kind of looking around, like, hello.
Have I ever seen this person before?
No.
Okay, I'll say yes. What does he look like? Does he look like a pretty boy? Does he have an instrument?
What's his name? Lockhart from Harry Potter.
Yeah, that's immediately what I'm thinking of.
I mean, he's more like an adventurer type. But yeah, you know, he's got like probably like studded leather armor on, and he's like looking around kind of confusedly. Yeah, is someone there?
Yes, I'm invisible. You don't have to yell.
That's impressive. What's your name?
My name is Lucius. What is your name?
Pleasure to meet you, Lucius. My name is, well, you've probably heard of it. I will allow you to process once I inform you. I am the illustrious adventurer by the name of Biff Longsteel.
Have I ever heard of this, a jackass?
Fucking no, you have not.
Alright, I will say, oh yes! Biff, I've never heard of you. What, how did you get locked in here? What happened?
My adventuring companions and I ventured into this tomb to stave off the evil Archlich Acererak. And I turned a corner, saw my reflection. Next thing I knew, I was here.
Alright, as soon as he said that, I pushed the button to eject him. And just before he says anything, he's being pushed down the corridor. And I'm going to push him, like, right here. And just face to face with Sierne, and I'm going to say, this is Biff. He's going to... whatever. And I'll just turn around and go back. I mean, the guy doesn't sound like his ideals are very much different from our own, so he's good. I'll let him chat.
I'm gonna search him.
Yeah, that's exactly. I'm gonna
Take
push
any
him
weapons,
down.
anything like that.
Yeah, let them
Okay.
take care of him.
All right.
And I'll push him down, and I'll just say, guys, explain everything to him, but he seems like he might be a good one.
It's like, hi Biff, how are you? I'm Sierne.
I'm Thor. I'll start taking all this stuff that looks remotely threatening or dangerous.
Okay.
Or is worth
so yeah,
money.
he comes out. He has like a spear and a shield, and like kind of a half-packed explorer's pack. But yeah. Cool. Next.
Yeah. Or if you guys want to loot, go for it. Alright, yeah, next, then.
Okay, you see a giant four-armed gargoyle.
Can it talk? I'll pull it up and I'll say, how did you get trapped? I have tongues going, so...
Okay. So, it like opens its mouth and you just hear the sound of stone grinding on stone. It's speaking Terran to you.
Yeah, I can understand any spoken language I hear. So what is it saying?
Says, it says, I am the Guardian.
The guardian of what?
No answer.
Would you be my guardian?
Let's see. It says, this place does seem overrun with foul creatures.
Oh, you're a guardian of this tomb?
No answer.
Am I a foul creature?
No answer.
I'll come back to you next.
Empty.
What cell are we on now?
We're on cell 9.
11.
Oh,
We're on 11.
okay, so the gargoyle was an 8?
The gargoyle was in 9.
Okay, what was an 8? The dark elf?
Biff.
Oh, okay. Yep, sorry, I missed that one. Okay, so so cell 10 is empty.
Yes.
Alright, cell 11.
Okay. So you do that. And you see a female Chilton warrior materialize in front of your eyes. Looks
Alright.
around, says, "Someone there."
Yes, yep, I'm invisible. Same rigmarole. How'd you get in here? Who are you? All that. What are your goals, or what were your goals?
I need to find my queen.
Who is your queen?
Queen of the city. Queen Napaka.
That was the same one that the Minotaur mentioned, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'll say, well, okay. So there's a Minotaur that was with you trying to find her as well. I'll tell you the same thing I told him. He didn't really want to listen too well. Your queen is more than likely dead. You've been stuck in a mirror for a very, very long time. Many years. There's... Omu is now a death curse. There's a lot of... I'll give her the Cliff Notes version of what's going on.
Since I talked a lot with the little Chica queen with the birds,
Moxanare.
yeah, do I know if that is her relative?
Yeah, I mean, it most likely would be, right? So
Yeah.
let's see.
Do I know how many generations back?
Let's have a look. See what we can find.
Yeah, my whole thing is just introductions out of the way. As long as they're not going to cut my throat out as soon as I release them, I'm going to kick them out and let them chat with everybody. So that's my whole goal. Is I don't want to take up too much time with myself doing like personal interviews. So
Yeah.
I would like to get them spit out and so we can all chat with them.
Okay. Yeah, probably have a hard time figuring out like exactly how far down the line Moxanare is,
Mhm.
but yeah, they are probably related.
Okay. I just yell out to Lucius to be like, yeah, their queen is definitely dead, but we know, her ancestor, her descendant.
All right.
Know her
so
as an ancestor.
I'll look to the mirror. I'll say, well, did you hear that?
You what?
I look at the mirror and I say, did you hear what was said?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, she did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I'll say, well, right now our goal is to stop whatever evil is in this tomb. Are you okay with me releasing you and you not cutting my head off, because I would like to keep it on my shoulders?
I have no desire to kill you. I simply need to know what happened to my queen.
Okay, we can explain all of that. At least as what.
No, I mean, I need evidence. You're speaking in probabilities. I need to find out what happened to Queen Napaka.
Why?
Yeah.
Because it's my job to protect her.
Well, I mean, okay.
Okay. Well, again, back to the
Still,
first
centuries
question.
has passed. Like,
If I
And
release
yet
you,
I live.
yes.
Your point?
Yeah.
If I release you, we will help you figure this out. Just can we have a little bit of time to try to figure this out?
You can go about your business. I and Zal, if he is still alive, will continue searching for the queen.
Okay, but you guys are.
We
you
won't
guys
get in
are-
your way.
Okay. So I'll pop her out, and I'll just kind of. I'm not gonna physically touch her, but I'll just say, walk down the corner and turn left. My companions are there. We will not hurt you. That we won't. And then give me a minute, and I will call up your friend as well. You may have to talk to him so that he trusts that we won't kill him or whatever. But
Okay.
so I will do that.
Okay.
Um,
Cool.
call him up, explain to him we found your other companion.
Yeah, and like Lucanu kind of yells around the corner, like, Zal, it's fine, it's me. All that. And yeah, he's cool with it.
All right, so I'll pop him out, and I'll again guide
Okay.
him around the corner.
All right.
All right. Cell 12. Last one, right?
Yeah. So you call out number 12, and you hear like immediately this like squeaking and flapping sound, and you see a sturge just like basically looks like it's
Nope.
flying up against the inside of the mirror, just like banging its face
What's
against
a
the
sturge?
it's like the mosquito
The
bat
bat.
thing.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, no, okay.
Nope.
Okay, no. All right, so Biff was freed. All right, so I'll come back to. Okay, I guess my next thing. Am I able to take this thing off the wall?
It seems real stuck.
All right. Well, I'm going to. I will say once those guys get around the corner, I'll say, all right. We have one more person here that I desperately would like to have a chat with, at the very least. May not be quite as cooperative, and at this point, I will have walked over here and been talking to everybody.
Mhm.
He may not be as cooperative. Would Thorv and Thorv and maybe Azaka or somebody want to come and? I don't want to hurt him. I don't want to disarm him and leave him for dead. All I would like to do is disarm him until we can talk to him and determine his motives. And then if we determine that he is okay, then we can give him his stuff back.
Wait, who are we letting out?
The Dark Elf. I would like to release him, but I would also like to make sure he's not gonna just kill us immediately.
Okay, Thor's fine with killing this person.
I don't want to.
If he tries to kill him, I guess.
Yeah. So I would like to have a couple bodies in the room with me in case he decides he wants to do something dumb. But I
Okay.
just would like to grab him, disarm the spellbook up from him, and then we can sit with him and chat. All I want to do is take a look and see what kind of a caster he is, essentially. You can tell a lot about a person by looking at their spellbook.
Why don't you just ask him to show it to you?
I mean, I can. I don't think he will.
Before we try and threaten him so much.
All right. I mean, we can do that. So here, and I will. I'm gonna. Huh?
He can show it to you through the mirror, too.
Can he?
He should be. It's on
I
him.
mean, yeah, he has his stuff.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, either way, I will guide Thorvin, like just walking, like guiding him backwards into the room and position him roughly where the guy would be if he pops out, just in case.
Okay.
What's this thing that just showed up on me?
We'll use that as Biff's mini.
I don't trust Biff anymore.
No, it sounds like Biff was good. He wanted to stop whatever was going on in the tomb. So, All right, and then so I'll bring up the dark elf and I'll say, well, I've had a chat with our companions. I can't take this mirror with us. I can't take your prison with us. So that we could try to, help you. So I've decided, instead of disarming you and taking your spellbook, as long as, I guess, can you show it? First of all, show me your spellbook.
Okay, he kind of like half-heartedly just waves the book in front of you, like it's a spell book. I'm not sure what you want
Yes,
exactly.
As one caster to another, the spells. What? I guess I'll give you a choice. I'll give you a chance to honestly tell me. What type of a caster are you? What type of a spell user are you?
Well, I walk around with a book.
No, I mean,
wizard should recognize this.
I mean, are you? Do
A
you raise the
necromancer?
dead? Are there gonna be problems?
There will only be problems if you stand between me and my goal of surviving. Meaning, if you throw me out as some sort of meat shield
No.
into whatever room you decide you want to go adventuring in, or something like that.
Absolutely.
You best watch
not.
your back.
No, not at all. So, okay, well, hold on tight. I'm going to spit you out of this mirror, and then we can have a talk face to face.
Okay, he kind of like, still, his eyes are like narrow, and he's kind of looking at the space where he thinks you probably are, glaring at you.
And I'll just say, your facial expression really makes me not trust you.
Your lack of facial expression makes me really not trust you, so I suppose we're even.
He's right.
Alright, I spit him out. I'll push the button and I will say, he would see Thor's back. So essentially he's talking to the back of a dwarf. So I will, I will kind of just, motion for, or like kind of gently push Thor out of the way so that he doesn't get hit with the guy.
Okay.
And I will eject the guy out.
Okay.
And I'm going to, as soon as I eject him out, I'm not gonna, again, not threateningly, but I will, again, push him towards this area to get him out of away from the mirror. And then as soon as we get around the corner, I will drop the invisibility.
Okay. So, let's check out this fucking parade of NPCs, shall we?
Yes.
We got a drow mage. We have Biff Longsteel. We have a couple of Chilton bodyguards on a hunt for their queen. One of them being a fucking minotaur who has to squeeze just to navigate through these tunnels. Okay. Cool. So they're all here. Nobody's trying to murder you.
Okay.
Shall we point the way out to the ones that want to go out?
Yeah. I mean, let's all have a I mean, if we would like to, let's all have a chat and see who's on board with what, or who just wants to get out, and what they're going to experience on the way out, or once they get out. That there's snake people that are watching the exit for us to sneak out. There's a whole thing.
I'm getting like some weird static from Becca.
I was tapping my mic.
Oh, well, that would explain it. Okay.
Yeah, so I explained that to them, and that as big and intimidating as this Minotaur is, I don't know that you guys are going to be able to fight your way through all the snake people to get out of Chult to get to your queen. I'm not standing in between. I'm not going to stand between you and your certain death, but I'm just giving you a fair warning of what is to come.
The Minotaur looks at you and says, "We were here when we were looking for the queen.
Oh,
There's still a chance she may be in these catacombs somewhere."
oh, well, by all means, I'm down to help you with that too. By the way, is anybody here religious? Like any of the guys that are any of you guys that we freed religious or knowledgeable of the religion of the nine gods, perhaps?
Nope, not a single one.
All right, cool.
Well, I mean, your drow friend is probably a follower of Lolth, but
Right, but I mean, he doesn't know about the Omuan.
fuck no.
No, okay. So cool. All right, we don't have to cover that.
Why was the drow here?
He was in town basically when the city fell.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Talk about bad timing.
Yeah.
Okey-dokey.
So I will. First off, I guess I will. Once everything dies down, I'll turn to face the dark elf, and I'll say, "There, now we are face to face, and can actually chat person to person."
He looks at you as though to say, "And?"
Well, you want to survive. Your options are leave and take your chances with mold, and then snake people, and then, well, a ruined, flooded out city.
I'm sorry, did you say mold as though it's supposed to be some sort of threat?
It's a beholder, but it's, yeah.
Oh, yeah, the beholder attacking through mold has mold pets.
Suppose that makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
And so what of the levels above? You've just not cleared them? You ran your way through and hoping that whatever you've left in your wake doesn't catch up with you?
I mean, the beholder didn't. It was behind a locked door. It was not. It had no plans to come out.
We've mostly cleared the levels above us, so there are still some things there if you make a misstep. Might not necessarily end the best.
I mean, by all means, you appear to be a far better person to avoid traps. Clearly. So.
He looks at you and says, and you, wizard. I suppose you would imply then that perhaps you're more gifted in the arcane arts than I am. You're a bit smarter than I, perhaps.
No, I just a little more cautious, I would say.
Suppose that makes sense. You do seem the type who would need that sort of thing.
Well, he's not the one stuck in the mirror for centuries yet, so.
True, he won't survive nearly as long as I have.
That's fair. I don't really plan on it anyway. Be kind of a boring existence. That being said, since I freed you, I'm not going to harm you. I'm not going to take anything. Would you mind if I were to, just as a caster to caster, take a look and see if there are any spells that I might be able to copy from your book that might aid me. And you're free to do the same for mine.
I'll need to see yours first. You
Alright.
have allies
I
here.
reach in and I literally reach in, pull out the spellbook that I've been copying shit out of, open it up, and just throw it out, just set it on the ground.
Okay. And so that's what, just like one of the ones you got from like the Red Wizards or something?
Yeah. I mean, well, it's it's got the Firebolt, Light, Mage Hand. It's your standard spellbook.
Yeah, okay.
And when I copy from a spellbook, I'm not like ripping the page out, right? It's still there. I'm just copying it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So it's a fully complete spellbook.
Okay.
It just doesn't happen to be exactly, well, always was his.
Yeah. I mean, I gave him
Nowadays.
I gave him a spellbook of mine. And if he honors
Hello.
that deal, then I will
Hello.
Hey,
give him... Oh.
there's a war.
Hi.
Why,
Guess
hello.
how long it took me to fix my headset.
Half the
Like
time
an
it
hour
took-
and a half.
Yeah.
It did take me like an hour and a half.
Well,
What was the problem?
I don't know.
Cool.
what you
It wouldn't-
missed...
It wouldn't connect to the transmitter, and I don't know how I got it to work, but it does now.
We have
We have a
collected,
drow.
like, we have like tripled our NPC count.
Is it trickier?
It's not.
He's more
Okay.
boastful. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Or Barracky.
What's his name?
We also picked up a.
Hey, look, you're the first one to ask what the fuck his name is.
We had to know to get him out. We obviously.
I
knew.
would've-
No,
yeah,
you
that would've
didn't
been
have
something.
to know. You didn't have to know to get him out. You had to know what cell number he was in.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I
yeah,
thought we had
that's
to
right.
know to get him out.
No, we had to know cell number. That's correct.
I'm not even in the room. Don't be blaming me for this.
No, you're good. No, I mean I wouldn't
It
have cared.
asks what his name is.
Oh, that's fine. You can ask.
Finally,
name?
someone with a bit of courtesy. My name is Tlod.
Talad.
Like
Claude.
salad, but not quite.
Tlod Zolbris.
That's like really close to Slod.
Which is really close to salad.
Salad. No. All right.
Sorry, I've just been off in my own head for a while. I haven't really been focusing.
I spelled
Okay,
that.
so,
I butchered his name.
All the NPCs' names, their occupation, and what year they think it is, and what year. I don't know what year it actually is, but
I do.
1955.
Yeah, I do.
okay.
So I can help out there.
So yeah, you've got Zol the Minotaur, who is like basically from the time of Omu's fall. So very similar actually to Tlod, who was caught kind of visiting town when Omu fell to the powers of Acererak. And then Lucanu obviously was with Zol. Lucanu is like this badass Chilton bodyguard lady who's looking for Queen Napaka of Omu. And then, fan favorite, Biff Longsteel.
What? How is that a fan favorite? I have no idea who that is.
I mean, nobody does, but he's just an obnoxious douchebag. He's like,
But he was
surely you murdered me.
he should be the like after the fact of them because he came into this, right?
Yeah, so he seems like more now.
Okay.
But how?
I bet he's not
how
worse than
much far
Shago.
now?
Like
I think. Salad. What's his name?
salad.
Yeah.
Claude.
Should we just rename him
Bod.
Cedar?
Is worse than Shago.
Yeah. So
Claude is worse than Shago?
Why do you think that?
He sounds like it.
Yeah, I
yeah,
don't
he
believe
is
it.
kind of an insufferable ass, but
I find it hard to believe anyone is worse than Shago.
Biff probably will be. Anyway.
His
Biff is
name isn't
like-
Biff Tanner, otherwise I would think that.
But he's like Professor Lockhart, Harry Potter.
What is
Yeah, like
You
pretty
don't know
boy,
who Harry Potter is?
long flowing blonde locks.
Professor Lockhart is?
Didn't you read
Can
all
he
of
sing
them?
an angel?
I thought you read all of them.
I read the first two.
That's all you
Well-
need.
Alright. Well,
I don't know who that is. I did get some Game of Thrones alcohol.
That doesn't help.
Well,
yeah, so what are we doing? So did Claude successfully look through my spellbook? Is he impressed? Unimpressed? He's probably very unimpressed.
I mean, I think he like looks at Cone of Cold and says, "Do you even know how to cast this?"
Yeah.
Really?
I've seen him cast it. I think I've seen him cast it, so.
Well, I mean, I can cast similar spells. I'm not gonna waste a spell to cast it, but yes, I can.
I admit I thought less of you.
I'll just kind of shrug.
Fine. It seems perhaps you may be mentally capable of processing the spells that I have in my book.
well, this guy's a douchebag.
I told you!
You know, Lucius understands when to just bite his tongue. So what? I will take a look at it. What do we
Okay.
have?
So yeah, let's just run through it real quick. First level, Fairy Fire, Mage Armor, Magic Missile, Shield.
Oh fuck. Can you copy paste this for me or something?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. Because I can just go through and delete the ones that I don't have. And just by me looking through this, I memorized it, so I have it in my memory now.
Okay, that's not the same
It's
as like
not
being
as
able
adding
to
it.
copy your
No,
shit
I know.
though.
I know. But I
Now
I
you
don't
just
have
need to
the-
write it down.
Yeah, I don't have the ink or anything, so I will have to just store it in my memory until I can get ink, essentially.
What ones do you not have?
Oh boy, there's a lot of them. All right.
Where'd you
Major-
paste them?
Discord.
Oh, okay.
So Mage Armor I have, Magic Missile I have, Shield I have, Witch Bolt I do not. So that's a new one. Web I do not.
You don't have Witch Bolt?
Nope.
I could have sworn I
I
remember
swear
you
you've
having.
used Witch Bolt.
Or do-
Yeah, that's what I
Oh
thought.
no, you're right. I do. I'm sorry, I do.
Because like I remember you having a string of terrible luck with Witch Bolt. Like you could never hit with
Yeah.
Yep. And then I just
That was
I
a
got rid of
thing.
it. Yeah. I never use it anymore. That's why. So
it. Yeah, that makes sense.
Alter Self and Web I could pick up, which are great. Fly I have. Lightning Bolt is one that I didn't have. I never picked up because I was
Because
hoping
you're
I'd
not a cool badass Sith.
well, I was hoping I'd get a scroll of Lightning Bolt at some point. Greater Invisibility, I already have the ability. Avard's Black Tentacles. Is that similar to...
Is that what killed the orphans?
Yeah, is that similar to that?
I believe that may in fact be what killed the orphans.
Alright. Well, okay. So Lucius's eyes light up, and then after Lucius reads through all of this, he reaches in his pouch and pulls out his
have-
actual spell book and gives it to him.
Do you have greater invisibility and cloud kill? Not
I-
that you need greater invisibility, but
I do have it as one that I can learn, but I haven't yet. And Cloud Kill, so I can pick up Alter Self, Web, Lightning Bolt, Black Tentacles, Greater Invisibility, and Cloud Kill from him.
okay.
So that was very good. I just need to find some ink. So, but alright, yeah. So I will actually give him my actual spell book to look through then. It's got a few more spells, but
Okay.
and I'll just say I'm sorry for the deception. I had to be sure you were honorable. So, but
I can respect that.
so and he sees that I have Cone of Cold, arcane hand. So I've got a few spells. But
Okay.
yeah. So alright, and then next thing was Biff. Who were his companions? And like describe them, because we may have encountered some of them. Body wise.
Well, let's see.
This is gonna be super lore heavy one, because there's just I mean there's so many NPCs now for us to have to chat with.
I mean, yeah.
You know, trying to piece
so-
together when they came in here and who they were with, and
He says, "Yes, I arrived here with a number of my companions in the company of the Yellow Banner."
was that the one with the dude that died that Viv killed? That translated the historian.
Kind of, sort of, but not really. So he was basically brought in by the Red Wizards,
Oh,
but then the because like okay, I think it's running together because you did see something about the company of the Yellow Banner up in Omu. You found a camp where there was like a yellow banner hanging. The camp had been raided, much like the Red Wizard base camp, probably by the Snake people. And there were bodies and lots of that. There was also remember the goat man you found like on the way to the Upside Down.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was
Yeah.
wondering too, is if he was one of the followers.
Yeah, he was a member of the Yellow Banner as well.
All right. I'll say. Well, what can you tell me about the Goat Man with that staff?
He kind of strokes his chin and says, not really sure that much about him, to be honest. I mean, he was certainly a goat man. Strange.
He was certainly a goat man.
Glad we could confirm that. I mean,
he was nice enough. Why do you ask?
well, we found his staff, but apparently it's cursed in a way.
To make you be a goat man.
Yeah.
So,
Says, oh, well, that's intriguing. Distressing.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, he was nice enough. I don't suppose the goat man-ism really did too much to affect his personality, mentality, anything like that. Just sort of, well, you know,
He's a
gave him
freaking
that
goat man.
sort of niche appeal, as opposed to the more broad, sweeping appeal of one like myself.
Alright. Well, yeah, your whole group. I look at Biff. Your whole group dead. All of them dead as a doornail. The Red Wizards all gone. Everybody's dead. We ended up working with them for a minor little bit, and then
well,
they
he
betrayed
wasn't
us.
part of the Red
No.
Wizards, right? The yellow.
No, he was not, but it was the same group that sent him in. Your employers all dead.
Nope.
You're
Time out.
what?
No.
The Yellow Banner was not employed by the Red Wizards.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Orvex was.
Okay.
Old man translator dude was hired by the Red Wizards.
Completely different.
Okay.
The Yellow Banner was a completely different group.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also trying to get in here.
Okay. So what were their principles?
They were adventurers, and they were looking. They were the ones who were looking for that big fancy like gemstone that people used to like ceremonially stab people with.
Okay, gotcha. All right. So yeah, your bosses, everybody that came in here with you is likely dead. So,
Put it another way, we haven't found anyone alive.
yeah. So, that being said, whatever you were in here looking for is probably still here, but we're probably
Not-
gonna have
Not
to.
worth it.
Yeah, it's not gonna be worth whatever you were trying to get. However, there is something in here that is worth doing, and that's ending whatever curse is on this tomb, and then we can actually start clearing it out. But
Well, I suppose that sounds like a worthwhile pursuit.
cool. All right.
But yeah, destroying Azarak is. Well, he said his goal is just to destroy Azarak.
To stop whatever is going on down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah. So,
Azarak is what's going on down here.
yeah, he's the easiest one to get on our side, so he's done. Minotaur and Amazonian lady. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna ask. Were they with Atan as well? Was he with them?
He was not with them. No.
Okay. All right. Good to know. So,
Bigger question: did they have anyone with them?
yeah.
No.
Okay.
What are their immediate goals? Like, do they want? We can point them the. I know they said they want to look for their queen. That's fine. Immediate goals. Do they want to look on this floor? Do they want to look like? Is this familiar to when they were captured? You know.
I think there's more to it than they would recognize. So like the place has expanded since their time.
Okay. Well, that's good. But this mirror has not changed places from when they were captured.
No.
Okay. I will inform anybody to let me know now if this mirror has changed places from where they were. So, or was
Crickets.
everybody in this hallway when they got captured?
Yep.
Okay. Very good. Why was Talad down here then? He was an awful long way for being a guest. He was an awful long way down where he probably shouldn't have been.
I mean, when Omu fell, its people were enslaved and forced to dig this place.
Okay, I gotcha. So he had a reason to have been down here.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We're good then.
And they let him keep his spellbook when he was enslaved?
It may have
It's a
been
valid
very
question.
shortly after.
What'd you say, Eric?
Said it's a valid question.
I want to insight check him.
Okay.
I want to ask that question.
Okay.
Awesome. Aloud.
So yeah, you ask him what, just like, and they let you keep your spell book kind of thing?
Yeah.
Says, well, to be honest, I sort of found my way past most of the slavers and such. Was taking up refuge somewhere. Rounded a corner just as my spell ran out and saw myself.
Ah, okay.
And is he being honest?
Seems honest enough.
Okay. I rolled terribly.
Does anybody happen to have like a spare cloth or anything? Like a cloak?
Sure. I pull out.
Hey, I'm gonna go and try to cover the mirror
Okay.
for now.
Alright, yeah, that's easily enough done.
Just so that people can't see themselves. Alright.
Oh, I do need that back, though.
Yeah, this is just temporary. This is for now until while we're discussing things so we don't have a bunch of people get sucked into the mirror again. Yeah, as once we clear this area, then we can take that back. What we went through a lot of people. What did Atan say again?
He was a merchant.
Okay.
It was also wrong place, wrong time kind of thing.
All right. So I guess before I cover it, I'm gonna bop him out too. then.
Okay.
And as long as he doesn't appear to be hostile towards any of us, then I'll kind of usher him towards the group.
Okay.
Does he have any helpful skills for self-defense?
Yeah, does he have anything helpful?
Well, he can mutter under his breath incessantly,
Mm-hmm.
like a crazy person.
Yep, that's very good skills.
Yep.
He can pretend to be crazy, or is he actually crazy?
He's a little disturbed. Yeah.
Alright.
He like appears and just continues like stream of consciousness, kind of incoherent mess, just constantly coming out of his mouth.
Someone who does not stand long stretches of time by themselves very well.
Okay. Is he so out of it that he wouldn't notice somebody patting him down?
I mean, like he like acknowledges you.
Okay, so he's still with it. He's just kind of not. Like,
I mean, yeah, I guess. Like if somebody like gets his attention and starts a conversation with him, he can kind of hold that down and he can respond. But like in
Okay.
between responding and stuff,
he
he
kind of
just-
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So I will. Yeah, I guess I'll say. Well, do you have? I know you're a merchant. Do you have any way of any protection, anything like that?
I can hide.
You know, I hate to say it, but you almost might be safer off back in the mirror. If you would like, we can put you back in the mirror and then release you once we're done. If we're done.
When will you come back?
When we're done. For you, it would probably feel instant. Like almost instantaneous, but...
I don't know about that.
Well, maybe it won't.
I'm not sure how long I've been locked up, but it doesn't seem like it's just been a second.
Oh. Well,
I mean, yeah, at a certain point you might prefer being out even if it's more dangerous.
yeah, and that's fine. I mean, it's completely up to you. What? Did another Minotaur just pop out?
No, I'm just swapping.
Oh.
We have named
Surprise!
tokens that were, like,
Oh,
popped
okay.
off
I
to
was
the
just
side.
like, wait a second. Did he pop out as a Minotaur and just like shank us or something?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah. All right. So yeah. Okay. So he's fine with it. That's fine. I kind of want to release 3 and see what it is. Because it was just
Yeah,
The wind?
The wind.
yeah.
Could I understand the wind?
Possibly.
Yeah. I'll guide her in there.
Did I have to be? Yeah. Can I guide myself in there? Or
Sure.
Be guided in there.
I'm assuming Sigourney speaks primordial.
Yeah.
I just posted it, but yeah.
Yeah. Well then, yes, you would hear a thing.
I speak primordial too.
No shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I speak
Well, then,
Abyssal, Infernal, Primordial, and Common. I have got
Alright.
the gamut of fucking crazy ass languages.
Okay.
Well, he's missing Celestial, which I
Yeah.
have. So
Well,
There you go.
Celestial's more not what I'm into. Fire and
Yeah.
Brimstone is more what I'm into.
So anyway, yeah, you hear then in that case this kind of like faint wispy voice speaking in Orin, saying yeah, just tells you I'm a protector of this sacred place.
it's the sacred place.
Sorry, what was the first part of what you said? I kind of missed it.
What's the sacred place?
This place that we're occupying you're occupying right now.
So you will harm us as soon as you get out?
It says, my purpose is not to harm. My purpose is to protect.
How do you protect?
Threats are dealt with. And I return to whence I came.
Threats to who? Or to what?
Then how do you deal with threats without harming?
No response.
Who is your commander? Who is your leader? Who is your...
I have no leader. I only protect.
Who told you to protect?
Yeah, who...
No one.
Why do you protect?
It's my duty.
And no one gave you this duty but yourself?
That's the only purpose I know.
Do you protect it from raiders, or do you protect it from outside threats? What are you protecting it from? Everything?
Destruction.
I whisper over to Sierne in common. Yeah, I don't think we should release him.
Probably not. I can't predict what would happen.
No, me either. Alright, well.
Do we know what this is?
Sounds like an air elemental.
You could make an Arcana check.
Something to do with air. I guess
Oh,
I will.
yeah.
Where is my...
I got a 14.
I got a 16.
So you have a +8.
Yeah,
I only have a
rolled like
+2.
shit.
So, I mean, like the easy, like low hanging fruit answer is probably like some kind of air elemental, right? But normally an air elemental has some sort of discernible shape, even if it's like very subtly present. There's something to it. As you look in the mirror at this thing that's supposedly being shown to you, you see nothing.
How did it get captured if it doesn't have a form?
That is an excellent question.
Alright, yeah, let's ask it.
Yeah. I will ask that. Do you have a form? How were you captured?
Not captured.
You want to be in this mirror?
This is where my story starts.
If I were to harm your thing you're protecting, you would harm me, right?
No response.
I think she's here to prevent people from breaking the mirror.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what I think it is. I believe Cell 9 also has one that's here to protect the mirror. Alright. So I guess I will say, well, we will not disturb your protection, and we will not disturb you. We will leave you here to protect.
Alright, no response.
Okay. We leave with our giant party of NPCs.
Yeah.
Okay, do you leave to the north, or do you leave to the east?
Well, I guess to the east is probably our next destination.
Do the NPCs know of any of these tunnels and where they may
Yeah,
lead?
have anybody... they apparently haven't made it past this hallway, but do anybody know anything to the north?
Not really. Like, I think a lot of them, they all kind of did the same thing that you did. It's like, oh, here's the first door, better clear this. And then, yeah.
So they all did exactly what Thorv did. Hey, I mean,
Pretty
look up,
much.
and it was zap. Oh, no. Okay. Good to know. Let's talk previous floors. Is there anything that they can tell us that we don't already know?
I don't think so.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Yeah, so I guess, do we want to continue exploring the right side? To the east?
Sure.
Because I think to the north is going to be, like, the end. I don't know, though. This the whole dungeon is kind of a pain. It's like, it's kind of a mess. By the way, you see me stop and open up my spellbook to a page and scratch off the phrase, the mirror holds 12.
Yep.
Because I believe we found that. Which is cool. So, and we will, I guess we'll push on then. The dwarf, do you want to lead or you want me to?
I'll take the lead again.
Okay. I mean, it worked out for us before. Like, I was able to just bamf you right back out of the mirror, so that worked.
Yeah.
What was it like in there, by the way?
It was all foggy.
Yeah, fun.
Alright. I'll walk on down to the door and
Alright.
Okay.
Same thing, I'm gonna stay about 10 feet away from him. And I will keep Stratos 20 feet, or 15 or so feet away from me.
Okay. So you do that. And yeah, so you see that a stone slab blocks the end of this corridor. Painted on the slab is the image of a gaunt male humanoid wearing a hooded cloak. Its face a mask of stars. The figure's withered left hand is raised, with palm extended.
Maybe try mimicking the pose?
I'll do that.
I'm gonna back up.
Okay, so yeah, Thorv does the thing. And as Thorv does the thing, the slab sinks into the floor, revealing a dusty passageway beyond. Relief carvings on the walls depict crowds of humanoids fleeing a black star in the sky, with rays of light extending from it to turn those they strike to dust.
Thorv is no longer a fan of this room.
Is it kind of like what we saw in the room above? The beholder room?
I don't think there's anything specifically beholdery. Like, what is there something specific you're trying to remind me of that I'm just not getting?
No, I was just, there was a black floaty orb thingy and a black floaty orb thingy.
Oh, well, the black floaty orb thingy in the beholder room was just like draped in a cloth, so...
Okay. You just used the same words to describe something, so
Black
that's
Okay.
why I
floaty
thought
orb
I'd
thingies.
ask. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's reasonable.
But yeah, so you see all that fun, spooky goodness, and I guess I'll move the dynamic lighting doors so you can see inside. If Roll20 will decide which part of the map it would like to show me at the moment, that'd
No.
be cool. Meh.
No map for you.
None.
Eh.
None of it.
Okay, so we got that, and like as the door is receding, you're pretty sure you hear like somewhere else in this area, there's like another stone slab moving.
Okay. I'm going to go. I'm gonna go back over here and keep an eye out. Whoops.
That
Yeah.
does not sound like a lot of fun.
Yeah. Who's this now? He changed emblems.
Boop, boop, boop. North of you,
Yeah.
Biff Longsteel.
Oh, okay, cool. Alright. Yeah. So, I'm gonna actually push up here, and I'm just gonna keep, like... there we go. I'm gonna keep an eye out right here.
I am going to stay 30 feet behind Thorv.
Yeah, I am not gonna push up. I'm actually pushing back to the entrance. Where did it sound like the other slab slid from?
Somewhere like beyond where Thor's
Oh,
is
okay.
open.
Alright.
So like inside the chamber that he is just getting access to.
Okay, I apologize. I rescind that. Then I am still with Thorv.
Okay.
I was thinking that it was something that was going to be coming after us, but no.
Wherever Thorv is, I am 30 feet behind him.
Yeah.
So.
So you have. Whoops. I don't want to be that close. Yeah, so you're like right by Stratos then. Just about. Oh, yeah, I'll have Stratos one more up on me. There. So as long as you're right behind Stratos, you're good.
How are you?
Gosh, I need to like reload Roll20 real quick. Things are lagging like crazy for me. Refresh.
No.
Like I do pop out things, and even those lag. Oh, you're trying to view an entirely text document? Lag.
Well, sometimes there's a lot of text, okay?
This is like real messy.
And sorry if my voice suddenly changed. I had to plug my headset in.
Your voice didn't change, but I think your gate is a little low because I hear myself echoing every once in a while.
I'm sorry. Stop being so loud.
But I'm Biff Longsteel.
He's right.
Logic.
You know, side note, if Biff survives this, we need to introduce him to Shago.
What now?
I think he says we need to introduce Biff to Shago.
Yes. If Biff survives this, we need to introduce him to Shago.
They're not gonna get along.
Mm-mm. And it's gonna be funny as shit to watch. And I think Moa will agree that this guy probably deserves to get his ass kicked.
Why? He just thinks everyone loves him. He's not like
I
in
know,
their
but he's
face about
so
it.
full of himself. He needs to get his comeuppance.
And frickin' Salad isn't.
No, but Salad's just an asshole. That's what he is.
Fucking
Most-
salad.
Most book learned people like that are assholes.
So it's okay to be egotistical as long as you are also an asshole.
Yes. Because it gives people another reason to
You
hate
can't
you.
just be egotistical.
No.
Okay.
Because most
Okay.
egotistical people are egotistical because they're an asshole.
I'm gonna like pop myself over to another map for a sec just to see if I can get things to fucking load.
Was it the wizard you were okay with, or the other one?
It was, so... Biff is 100% behind our cause. He's good with it. The Minotaur and the Amazonian crazy Omuan lady, they're kind of they're with us because...
You are not answering my question because I don't know their names.
No, I know that. I'm covering everybody, though.
The wizard is the egotistical asshole.
Yeah,
who's
he's
in
the
it.
asshole, but he kind
The
of...
wizard is the one. The wizard is the one that you like, though, right?
I mean, I got what I wanted out of him. I really...
I mean, you're
realized.
so you're pretty much saying, as long as you're smart, you can be an asshole.
Not necessarily. I'm just saying that he's he's a wizard, so like most
He's
wizards.
smart and learned.
Yeah,
so...
most wizards are assholes. Like that is just a general. Most.
Okay,
Wizards,
so what I said.
I mean, but it's not even that. It's just most learned like spellcasters are assholes. They're egotistical assholes.
And why do you think
yeah.
that is?
Because you can't pull a fucking literal unicorn out of your ass without feeling like you're a fucking god.
Oh, so maybe it's because he's smart that he feels that way.
Yes. That's I mean, but the whole thing of it is magic just accentuates the fact that you're a meaningless nobody, and magic makes you somebody.
What the hell?
What?
What?
And that's why he's egotistical. That's what elevates him above. I like how we're having this conversation like right in front of him. But
Anyway,
No,
if
I'm
we
having
I
wanna-
didn't mean it that way, but I'm fine
No.
with it.
If we would like to proceed, we can, because
Yeah.
my stuff is
Okay.
working again.
okay, cool, yeah.
Good. Thorv gets tired of the conversation and steps into the room.
Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah, let's see. The slab sinks into the floor, revealing dusty passageway. Yeah, all that's. Yeah.
Did you just
So-
say the slab sinks into the floor and Thor dies?
Thor
No.
dies. Yep.
Okay.
That's not good.
I just think Thor dies.
But yeah, no. Inside, you just see dark tunnels that kind of wind around out of sight.
I bet this is the maze.
All right. Do we want to push through the maze, or do we want to see what else we can find before we?
I feel like since the maze is the last sentence, it should be done last.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. All right. I will grab Thor by the shoulder and try to attempt to steer him the other direction. Say, let's do this next. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I guess we'll head on up past old Biffy here, and let. As we go by, I'll pop out of invisibility, and like you'll just see me cast a message to somebody. I'm casting a message to Azaka, asking if she recognizes anybody that we had just recently freed, or knows of any of these people.
She
And-
does not.
Okay, cool. To say, if any of them are like very Shago-like, just let us know now. I won't kill them, but just please let us know so we can put a stop to it.
I mean, they're centuries old, except if.
Well, that's fine. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, you do know that they're centuries old. We've discussed this.
No, I know that. I mean, I'm saying I don't know. Azaka may have heard of them. Azaka may have, she's a guide, so she may have knowledge beyond what we would of whatever these guys are looking for or doing. That's all. But,
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, up ahead, Thorv, looks like you're leading the way again.
Yep.
Okay,
I'll
so as you
start
look
walking down this hallway.
Yeah, you look down this hallway, and let's see. What appears to be a large stone door looms at the end of this hallway.
I'm gonna
But it
grab.
bear-
Go ahead. I was just gonna grab him so he doesn't walk any farther.
Nice. But it bears no handles or hinges. Jutting from the wall on either side of the door are two matching bronze sculptures, each the head and neck of a serpent with fangs bared. On the lintel above the door is inscribed a message in common. Warm like flame, cold for the cruel, still for the dead, gruel for the ghoul.
That sounds like blood.
Can you repeat it?
Warm like flame, cold for the cruel, still for the dead, gruel for the ghoul.
Mm-hmm. That's
Yeah.
you hear blood or flesh. Well, let's not go and feed whatever is the snakes quite yet.
This whole level is just going to be a series of, let's come back to that one.
Well, no. Death to fire, dine or drown, precious air, and falling sand.
Did you say feeding snakes?
Yeah.
Why are we feeding snakes?
Where are these snakes?
Blood.
There. If you guys come over to where Lucius and Thorvar,
I'm not on your level.
Well, get on
Yeah,
my level.
You are, in fact, on their level.
Well,
I'm here.
why
I
can't I
still
find
don't
them?
have anything.
Oh, you can't see?
Why
don't I see
I don't have
anything?
dark. I don't have 30 feet dark vision. Oh my goodness. Or
But
60
you
feet.
should have a light on you. Like you, I thought.
I
you
have a
cast-
light, but it only goes like 40 feet
Okay.
or whatever.
Okay, you're good. That's fine. Well, alright. I wanted to cast detect magic as well as soon as we enter this corridor. I wanted to grab Thorv and not let him take a step into this corridor until I pop that.
Everything is magic.
No, I just want to see if there's any magical traps in this hallway other than what's at the end of the door.
Okay. You do not pick up any magic along this hallway.
Nothing. Oh, no old magic, no new magic, no magic.
No old magic, or new, or borrowed, or blue.
Alright, so I guess I'm going to throw Stratos in front of Thorv, and I'm going to lead the way very carefully, keeping Stratos, okay, or Thorv just Thorv just pushes past.
I'll go back then.
No, my whole thing was, I've got detect magic up, so I'm trying to detect any traps or any magical. Did Fib just shrink? Did I just see Fib
Did Fib
shrink?
what?
I don't know. You were just
Shrink?
sitting there. Yeah, you were sitting there, and then all of a sudden it looked like you shrunk for me. Or did you?
I
just
was trying to
move?
find where you guys are.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're in that hallway.
Yeah, I got it.
So just as long as you stay
No one
behind
was
Thorv.
on my map. I had to refresh roll 20.
Ah, okay. So basically, how it is now, that's kind of how I want to keep it, unless I detect something. So.
Okay.
Kind of just scouting ahead, and then I want to scout up to this corridor, and then I will pull Stratos out of the way and kind of let Thorv go. And I'll just whisper to him that I don't know what's down this corridor, but I don't detect anything, do I?
Nope.
Okay, yeah, so I don't detect any magic, so...
I guess we can go that way first, since that way's open.
Okay.
Do we want to leave this door where it is, or leave this hallway unguarded?
I mean, we can always come back and do the snake thing anytime, because they're there.
Okay. I'll go down this hallway.
Alright, yeah,
See
I'm
what
gonna
I see.
actually kind of loop around. Whoop, fuck, went into the wall. Alright, there we go. Alright, yeah, so...
Alright. Good.
As I say, if I'm getting a look, I'll say, Thorf, don't... And I don't want him to step down onto any stairs yet. I'll say that could be... Because it looks like... Is it stairs down or up?
Looks like stairs down.
Alright. So I'm gonna come in here. How high is the ceiling? Like, does it slope down with the stairs?
Yeah, and I would say, like, generally, it's about 10 feet. It kind of follows the stairs and the tunnel. You know, at about that height.
Okay. Let me check a... 60. How far away is... I see what looks to be a box.
Yeah.
How far away does this box appear?
Well, that box appears 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, about like 25 feet away.
Alright. So I will first I'm gonna say, Thor, back up a little bit, and I'm gonna kind of just back to the corner, and kind of peek around the corner, and I would like to toll the dead this chest,
Okay.
just to see.
All right. You reach around the corner and boom.
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Nothing. All right. No reaction from the box.
Nope.
All right. I'll say, well, I kind of look back around the corner, and I'll say, anybody good at picking locks or anything? I think I found a box, but I'm assuming it's locked.
Have you tried opening it?
I have not, but it's a box.
Will you check for traps first?
I haven't checked for anything. I'm just wondering, is anybody good with a set of lockpicks? If not, I will just open it from afar and see what's inside.
Oh, we should still check for traps.
I'm just going to blow the traps. But all right, yeah.
Well, the traps might destroy whatever's in it.
All right. Well, how heavy does this box look? Is it a chest or is it a box?
It is a chest.
How heavy does it look?
About the weight of a chest. I don't know. Probably like
Decently heavy.
yeah, like 15, 20 pounds. Heavier than a mage hand can lift.
I mean, you can just blow it, sure. But
Well,
until morning.
my whole question was, if I were to do, what was it? If I were to do 2 or 3 unseen servants, could I just have them pull it up?
It's a valid question.
Because I can do, like, it's not concentration. I just cast it and they just poof, they're fucking there for an hour.
Right. I mean, I think all told, it would take you what, half an hour to summon like 3 of them, though.
Yeah.
Do you want one of them just to go down and tie a rope to it?
Yeah, we could do that too. I could just summon one, have him go down there and tie a rope to it, and then I could work on another one unless Thorf wants to just pull it up.
I'll work on hauling it up by the other one. As soon as the other one's tied
so I'll summon one then as a ritual, and I'll have him go down and tie a rope to it.
Okay. So that's the thing. I take 10 minutes. Summon an unseen servant. Hand it a rope. The rope drifts down the stairs, ties around the chest, and then you begin hauling it up.
Yep. I am going to back up about 20, 25 feet.
I'll stand right here and haul it up.
Well, no, not for that, but specifically because I'm going to sit down and I will just kind of wait about... Nah, you know what, I won't wait. I'm going to ritualistically cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
Just to kind of keep it going, because I feel like it could be helpful.
All right. So we got Thor getting ready to haul a box up some steps.
Yeah, just as he's doing that.
I'm gonna stay 30 feet away from Thor and his hauling of a box.
Okay.
Nobody wants to help Thorv? Might
My
be a
unseen
heavy
Thor
servant
has a
does.
strength of 23.
Yeah, my
Okay.
unseen servant helps you.
Thorv is fine.
He will brace you.
Okay.
I will get you up if you suddenly die.
Okay.
There you go. That's
I'll
helpful.
pull the box up. Try and pull the box up the stairs.
All right, so you give it a good tug, and you feel the thing like move and slide over to the step. You feel it like catch, and then you like tug it up the first one. You feel it like as you get it up the first step, and then you hear sliding of stone, more sliding of stone, and then there's like this loud as a boulder falls down from the ceiling right in front of the steps and proceeds to roll down along your rope and the steps and just overruns everything in the stairwell, including the chest, and then seems to crash down into.
Like stated, trap could destroy what's in the chest.
Well, you know.
Tyranny does have some wisdom.
I mean,
Probably
we
a little.
tried. Yeah, we
Yeah.
did what we could. We tried.
Yeah, and so that's a thing, but also like you see the boulder as it like tumbles down the steps breaks the floor in the room beyond and falls down into some sort of pit with a loud splashing sound.
Wait, so it broke the chest and the floor that the chest was on?
The floor just beyond the chest, like in the room.
Okay.
It broke a trap. The trap broke a trap.
Gotcha.
We got traps, traps.
Did it just fall through the floor or actually break the floor?
The floor crumbled.
Okay.
So... Okay.
Guess I'd have to inspect if it was actually a trap or just super duper old.
Fair.
I guess hearing a big loud crash, I'll go, and I'll get up, and I'm gonna send Stratos around the corner to go see what's going on. Like, see
Okay.
what's left, I guess.
Okay. So yeah. So looking around the corner, there is the wreckage of a chest. And then beyond the wreckage of the chest, there is like a 15 by 10 foot hole in the floor of the room beyond. Yeah, that's that.
Anything in the wreckage of the chest?
Make a perception check.
And Stratos. Flying snack. Perception, that's, what is that, wisdom?
Wisdom.
Not too bad, 14.
Okay. Nope. Just looks like an utterly obliterated chest.
Empty chest, though.
Yep.
Alright. Stratos can swim, like, as a snake, right? Because snakes innately can kind of swim. Have I ever seen a
mean-
jungle snake swim? Like a flying
River-
snake swim?
Swimming snakes swim.
Do flying snakes swim?
Yeah, I mean,
don't
like,
know.
could he?
Maybe. I mean, he doesn't have a swim speed, so he can swim to the degree that like a person can swim, which is like it's difficult terrain kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine, but he could just viably swim if
Yeah.
he needed to. You know, Sirenny, do you have, and I'll just kind of, like, rip a little piece of cloth off of, like, my cloak, and I'll say, can you cast light on this for me?
Yeah. I moved the light off of my shield onto the piece of paper.
Alright, and I'll pull out a torch and light it for now. And I'll give that to her, and I'm going to actually tie the piece of cloth around Stratos. I'm going to send him into the hole that the
Okay.
boulder made.
All right. So yeah, Stratos heads down and reaches the base of the steps and the hole there. And looking down, it is a 10-foot deep pit, 15 by 10. And it is filled with one large boulder and a green substance that is still kind of like settling after the big splash.
Does it look
Is it
like
in the
poison?
water? Yeah.
What was your question, Taylor?
So, like, is it like stuff that was in the water, like sediment that was in the water, or does it look like it was a trap that maybe this like carried through?
The liquid in here is green, I guess is like the best way I can describe it to you. So
Okay, so the liquid
It's
itself
not
is
right.
green. All right. I will use. Can I use? Fuck, I don't know. I guess I'll sniff the air. Can I smell? Does it smell like acrid, like it's a poison or like an acid?
there's a bite to it. Yeah, kind of like a sour.
Like an acid.
Uh-huh.
All right. So I will say I think it's acidic. So
Let's not bother it.
yeah, we're not gonna touch it. I'm gonna send Stratos kind of around just to see if he can see anything down there.
Okay, so just like the room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, in this room, there are 4 marble columns supporting the ceiling of a grand tomb. Twin staircases ascend to an upper gallery, where carving in the form of a giant maze adorns the wall. On the floor of the tomb stands an opaque crystal sarcophagus that is constantly changing color. Minotaur murals adorn the walls on the lower level of the tomb.
Alright. I share this information. Does anybody have any insight on possibly whose tomb this could be?
So you tell everybody, and immediately in Thorv's head he hears, "You should go and touch that maze carving."
Why would I want to do that?
Surely it's of some significance.
I'll tell Lucius and everybody about this.
Um.
I'm not sure this is a good idea.
Well, wait. So he wants you to wait. What does touching it do? Find out that first.
What'll happen?
I have no idea. Sounds exciting.
Moa,
If you say so.
Moa, what is going on? Do you happen to know what this maze carving is? And
I'll start walking that way.
I want to try to grab
Like-
Thor. I
Like,
just kinda,
is it the carving of a maze, like the maze on the other over there?
Okay, so Moa would kind of wonder aloud to Lucius, like, I wonder if that's like something to do with Ooptao.
okay. Well, that's something. I will say that out loud. That Moa is wondering if this might be something with Ooptao.
And
That's
who's
right.
Ooptao?
Ooptao's thing was a maze, wasn't it? Yes. You know what? I have the solution to this. I have recorded the solution to Ooptao's maze. So I will walk down. Is it easily crossable gap?
It's 10 feet.
All right. I'm gonna. I've sent Stratos flying all around, and nothing has happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'm going to. I will say, Thor, I will be right back. I will cast Fly on myself. Or actually, you know what? I'll send Stratos over first. Does it look like that maze on the tomb is the same exact maze as the one that I have sketches of and have the solution memorized?
Not the same, but similar.
Okay. That's weird because everything I found so far of Ooptao has been the same, correct? Or no?
I think the ones that you've found, have been the same.
Okay. So I will mention that. All right, this is different than the legit Ooptao maze. Something is
Okay.
wrong with it.
Well, I'll go take a look at it, and I'll try and jump over this acid pit.
Okay.
So yeah, I do not cast Fly on myself.
Cool.
Then.
A weird voice inside my head said do this, so I guess I'll do this.
Alright. I will be ready in case Thorv misses. I will cast Fly on him. But
Well, see, Thorv can long jump up to 23 feet.
that's what I was thinking. Yeah. if by some odd chance he screws up, I will make him fly.
No, he's fine. He could like
Trip and
jump
fall.
halfway across the room.
Okay.
I'll jump just over the pit. And where's
Okay.
this maze at?
It's on like the back wall, so you got to go up the sets of stairs. There's like one set on either wall, left or right.
I'll keep asking the voice in my head if this is a good idea.
Of course, it's a good idea.
You have a glowing Stratos with a very beautiful ascot following you around.
Where's your sense of adventure, Thorv?
I recast the light back onto my shield so that I can see.
Oh. Well, we have a torch.
Or does it need to be in the pit? Or
Um.
I guess I can leave it in the pit.
Well, I was just giving us kind of light to be able to, for all of us to be able to see what's going on a little better.
I'll tell everybody what I'm seeing. But
Well, essentially, I'm giving us sight of Thorv. That way, if something happens and Thorv gets dropped, Cyrene can still see him and heal him. Or, or I could be able to counterspell if possible.
Well, you can still see Thorv anyways. You have dark vision.
Yeah. I know. It's fine. I mean, if you want to do that, then
I just want to be able to see around me.
yeah. I gave you a torch. I lit a torch and handed it to you.
Yeah.
Fine. Carry a freaking torch that I may have to drop at any
Well,
second.
no.
Yeah,
As soon as I tied that thing around, I will take the torch, and I'm actually going to be hanging out next to you. Like,
Okay.
I'm like kind of hanging onto your shoulder because I'm watching through Stratos' eyes.
Okay.
So
You can carry the torch because I
yeah, I'm literally just a torch holder for you.
Cool.
does nobody else want to come touch this maze? Like the voice in my head says?
Stratos is with you, and I can always message you. So
I am within
Okay.
healing distance of you, so don't worry.
yeah,
As
Okay.
long as I stay within 30 feet of you, I can heal
I'm
you
Far
instantaneously.
from 30 feet away.
I will remain 30 feet away from you. I've stated this. I just didn't feel like moving myself every time you moved.
all right.
Okay, so
Yeah,
so
I
you'll
will-
have to jump over a pit of acid. Are you good with that?
Can I? Oh,
What's your strength score?
13?
Yes, you can.
14. I jump over the acid pit, but I tell Lucius that there's an acid pit.
I know there's an acid pit. All right, I will.
Hmm.
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 Do I want to blow a spell for this? Because I don't know if I can actually make it. Yeah, I'll just blow a spell. I'm just gonna walk up close and I'll Misty Step over.
Alright, as soon as they're in the room, I'll touch the maze thing.
I'm gonna spread the fuck out.
Okay.
Way
Cool.
the
And
fuck out.
Gromod and Fib and nobody else wants to follow.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, what's everybody else doing?
I will follow.
Okay. Cool. So
I have to check my strength.
Yeah.
Shut my character sheet.
there's a fib. And Gromod's coming along,
Splish.
I presume. And then we got more NPCs. Over here.
Gromod's muted?
Ah,
Nope, dead.
Rip.
Rip.
Yeah, and then there's like other people who are all like let's see. I mean, they're probably not immediately hopping over, but they're like around. So we got like Biff and Salad.
Yeah, that's fine.
Beef. We have beef and salad.
Cool.
And then Thor does the thing. Touches the maze. And yet again, Thor disappears.
Damn it.
And the walls of this room all begin to slide open. Like, holy fuck. There go all the walls.
Bye.
And 2. And let's see, keep going.
Bone
wait.
pits.
3.
Wait, like, are they sliding? Explain to me how they're sliding open.
And they down, up, left, right.
Yeah, so let's examine that for a moment. They're secret doors that slide open. So we'll say they slide down into the pavement, revealing inside
Nothing.
things.
Bone pits.
Oh, wait, there are things. Just I have to open all of the fucking doors first.
Open those doors.
I got
No, you can close like half
Uh-huh.
of those.
Uh-huh. And then we get to the fun part where I go around and
see
I'm
the
all
fun.
like,
You get bone people, and you get bone people, and you get oh my god, bone minotaurs.
I guess I was wrong about it.
Fucking 12 bone minotaurs. What? Is this 12? No,
You're
6.
12 bone
10.
minotaurs.
I can't count. 10.
Thorv is sad that
15.
he's not there.
I am
Pretty
invisible
close.
though, so they can't fucking see me, which is great.
Do we know where Thor went?
Nope.
Is he back in the mirror?
Thorv went poof.
Thorv did indeed go poof. Hold on, let me just reveal these other surprise bone minotaurs. And
That is
I suppose
horrible.
that is where we will pick things up next time.
Hooray!
Woo.
We are in danger.
Welcome
I'm
to the
not.
Bone Zone.
Oh,
The bone
Feb
zone.
likes it.
Hey, at least we can maybe get some help from our billions of NPCs.
Wipe out a
Okay.
few of them.
How many fucking NPCs are there?
A lot. We doubled our NPC count since you had mic issues.
Good.
We more than doubled it.
Yeah, because you only had a Zaka and Bag of Nails, right?
Yeah.
So you like tripled.
Yeah.
More fools who steal our XP.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, but they're possibly useful. If not, then
Did we level up since we killed a beholder?
Hmm.
we what? Oh yeah, we killed.
I
the
wasn't
pet.
here, so I'm assuming we killed the
Oh
beholder.
yeah, we totally
I must
killed
have
the
missed that
beholder.
part where they killed the beholder.
Well, I missed it. I know that. So I'm
We
just-
moved down a level, so we should level up.
Yeah.
I
They-
was just gonna ask how
They
many more
valiantly
people
attacked
level
in the
up.
opposite direction.
Well, he decided that since the beholder wasn't a required thing to kill right now, we would just kind of live and let live, and we just moved on, and we would come back.
Retreat is a valid battle tactic.
We put
In
a
my
pin in it.
opinion, I think we leveled up.
Thorv's all by himself. He wants to level up too.
Fine.
He's getting tired of this.
I think no level this time.
But next time.
I don't know, maybe.
If there is a next time.
If there is an
Mhm.
Yeah, whoever survives killing 10 of these things might.
Yeah, Taylor's fought some of these things recently, or I think it was like one of them before.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
I'll
Oh.
fight all of them. I don't give a shit.
helpful hint out of character, they can float on water.
We don't know that in character.
No, I know that.
so-
I didn't know that they could do it out of character either until they fucking did it.
Well, maybe it was a
there's not any
special.
water for them to float on.
Maybe
There's
it was a
only
special
acid.
water
There's
minotaur. All right.
Cyrenae.
If there is Cyrenae, they could stand on top of
Float
Cyrenae
on
and
her?
they would just float on
I'm
her.
pretty
yeah.
sure I'm a solid.
You're a water
Step on
fella.
your head.
Yeah.
Step
They
right
could-
on your head.
They could just Mario you.
Pretty sure that
Fucking minotaur skeleton just comes out.
what are we now, 9?
Yep.
10.
9.
No.
Well, that's your opinion. I have 41,000. Wait, where'd my XP go? Fuck.
Oh,
You have
good
0
science.
XP. I guess you're level 1.
I have 48,001 XP now. Because I think we should have gotten something from just seeing the beholder.
Just see
But
the
like,
beholder.
did you see the beholder? Because you opened the door and you saw an orb draped in black silk, and then you ran away.
I mean, it definitely wasn't
Yeah.
the beholder. It
That
was.
was.
It was
that
probably a
was-
fucking globe or something.
Could have been a vampire.
Fucking
No one
beholder
knows.
shows up. He's got like his monocle on over his big eye.
Yeah. He's just like, can I help you? Pulls it off. It's just a freaking globe.
My favorite NPC is the drow. What's the drow's name?